So what's going on, people? Welcome to another video on the channel and another video for This Week in Gaming, where I go over this week's gaming news as a weekly installment, as a recap. So that means you guys can get this week's gaming news as a smaller dose instead of, reading it and, getting all confused about it. It's just a simple way of finding out your weekly gaming news. So before I start, I know that if people aren't new towards the channel and you're not clicking on it and you are waiting for videos, I'm sorry, I have been ill. I have been bedridden for the past 3-4 days. So yeah, I haven't been able to do any videos, but we're back and hopefully healthier and a lot better. So let's get straight into it with the first thing, which we're going over the Halo announcements. Now, Halo announcement did come March 12th, and they announced something pretty big. For myself, that's pretty big. So the Master Chief Collection, there was a lot of teaser towards what is going to happen. There was a lot of things like, is it going to come to PC? Is it going to have extra content? Is it going to have Halo 5? Is it going to have Halo Reach? Well, they have decided to bring it to PC, and as well as bring Halo Reach to the Master Chief Collection. Now, those two things in general are massive, so the fact that they're bringing the Master Chief Collection to PC means that they are finding a way to make, the Game Pass relevant towards the PC environment. And as well, the main thing about the Master Chief Collection coming towards the PC is that it's not going to be only available on the Microsoft Store. It is going to be available on Steam, which is surprising probably to most people that it isn't on the Epic Game Store. It is on the Steam Store. So, maybe Microsoft isn't bothered about, how much money they get from revenue. Maybe because Steam, they know it's a more probably reliable source. And, it's probably more trusted. And for how other stuff has gone for this week, for how much they've announced, it probably makes more sense that they've gone for Steam. Now, if we go towards the Xbox stuff first, so we're going towards the Halo Reach announcement itself to make it a lot more easier. So the Halo Reach announcement came, it's going to have 4K HDR with a smooth 60 frames per second. Now, we don't know if this is 60 frames per second on the original Xbox or the Xbox One X, but with the Master Chief Collection itself and, how they've worked it out, since you can get it through two separate things, you could buy it or you can get it through the Games Pass. So for the Halo Reach experience itself, the multiplayer content, which includes the Forge and the Theatre mode, which my guessing as well, the custom games comes towards that one, that is going to be free towards everybody who already has the Master Chief Collection. And the campaign and firefight are going to be sold separately, just like how, ODST got added. But if you already have the Games Pass, that already gets added through the bundle itself. So that means that is already free through your subscription service. Now, the time frame for this to be announced and released, we don't know this exactly yet. They did say this year. My hoping that they're going to release it on E3. So that means they can get in the massive hype towards the Halo. They'll announce stuff towards Halo Infinite, and then they'll just go, hey, Halo Reach for the Master Chief Collection is available right now. You can download it, you can buy it, and it'll just boom the entire experience. Now, if we go towards the PC way, so the fact that the Master Chief Collection is coming to PC, they are deciding to not do it as a port. They're doing it as more of they're bringing it to PC. So that means it's not a direct port. So that means they had to rebind everything. They're getting rid of the motion blur. They're bringing in, the optimized settings and everything like that. So that means they're making it better and they're making it more suitable for PC. So the PC edition is going to be released in different stages. So the first stage is going to be adding Halo Reach as the first game, because it is in chronological order. So that means they're going to be adding Halo Reach, Halo Combat Evolved, Halo 2 Anniversary, then Halo 3, Halo 3 ODST, and then Halo 4 as the final installment. Now, as of right now, we don't know how the pricing is going to work towards it. Is it in the fact of just you can buy each and every game completely separately, or you can just buy the Master Chief Collection and you get it all? We don't know the actual pricing itself. It could be $20, £20 or something like that, or $30 or £30. It's the same for the Halo Reach experience on the Xbox One. We don't know if that's going to be $5 or $10. We don't know, but a lot of people will probably buy $10, or they'll just get the Games Pass and get a free month or a £1 month, and then they could just play through the campaign firefight, and then they don't have to play it again. but exactly the same as the Halo Reach experience on Xbox One, we don't know when the ETA is going to be for the PC release. It still might be E3, so let's hope that it does come out on E3, and let's hopefully make Xbox's E3 this E3. So the other big announcement from Xbox this week, which I will say is probably a bigger one, is about the Project X Cloud thing. So the thing about the Project X Cloud thing is about that it is a streaming service. So it's not a proper streaming service itself, it's an actual portable streaming service. That means you can stream it to mobile devices, you can stream it to maybe like an Xbox or something like that from another device. Now, this doesn't mean that it's restricting it through like Xbox to just like your phone. This means that you can stream PC content and anything through that through maybe like your Xbox or maybe like your phone or like your tablet or something like that. Then connect your controller to this service. So this is like a massive thing. So that means you can play games through Steam and anything like that, and then play it through your phone or play it through your Xbox through this Project X Cloud system. So that's an incredible feat that they've done towards that one. That the fact that, like, I don't know, when the Xbox One first came out, they said there's no way we're doing backwards compatibility or anything like that. And it's incredible. They've done a massive turnaround. They've done a literal 720. They've gone full circle around, and they've literally brought it the whole way back and just doubled up on what they decided on what they wanted to do. So now if we move away from all the Xbox stuff, sorry if I do miss anything, remember to go check out other stuff, just search for Xbox Insider, it'll come up with everything. But move away from that, we'll go towards Rebellion. Now, if you don't know who Rebellion are the creators and makers of the Sniper Elite franchise. Now, Rebellion have announced that they are making not one, not two, but 4 Sniper Elite projects. Now you're probably thinking, yes, bloody 4, wow, that's incredible. Yeah, it is incredible that they are making 4, but I don't think the article could be coming out all this year. For starters, the first one, they have said that it is the next installment in the Sniper Elite franchise, so they haven't stated that it is Sniper Elite 5, they just said it's the next one. It could be called Sniper Elite 5, it could be called something else. Let's just call it Sniper Elite 5 for now. It's probably going to come out on next-gen systems, because right now they've probably got Sony's and Microsoft's next-gens, so that means they can build their next one to make their system a lot better. Now, the next project that they're going to be going over is probably my favourite one that I've heard. It is a remaster for Sniper Elite V2. Sniper Elite V2 came out in 2012. It was one of those games that was just incredibly fun to play, and it was a completely new experience. So it's 7 years later, they're making a remastered for the PC, Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch. Now, this remaster will include 4K resolution, probably on the systems that can do this, HDR support, a photo mode, an expanded multiplayer mode, and all of its add-on content. Now, all of this will be coming out this year. I don't think we've got an actual time frame towards it just yet, but I think right now the time frame is 2019. So this year at some point we might see some more at E3. We don't know just yet. But the next thing that they have said that they are bringing out is Sniper Elite 3, the Ultimate Edition, but this time it is for the Switch. So the Switch will have everything for what the Sniper Elite 3 Ultimate and, Sniper Elite stuff had on the other consoles and platforms, but it is coming to the Switch. Now, this will include all of its add-on content and will include a new local wireless multiplayer mode with motion controls, which incredibly weird to see from a Sniper Elite game. It's going to be really weird to have, but we're going to have to see how this works out. So that is actually coming out also 2019. Now, the last project that they are actually working on is a VR game for the Sniper Elite franchise. Now, the VR game, it will be surreal to see, probably see YouTubers do all of this and everything like that, but we haven't heard anything else about it, so we'll probably hear, well, they have said that we are going to be hearing some more stuff about the VR experience, probably this year sometime. It won't come out this year, my guess in probably next year, 2020, as soon as the next-gen systems can do this, or PC could probably do this a little bit better. We're going to have to see how like motion controls and everything else works towards the VR experience. That means it can probably enhance the Sniper Elite experience a little bit more. So now we go towards, of course, EA, because they usually have, something around every single time. Now, the EA announcement this week is coming from Battlefield 5, which is another big one. They showed off the Firestorm trailer. Now, they've showed off little tiny glimpses of the Firestorm trailer every single, probably week. They've announced like little GIFs or pictures or anything like that. And today they officially released the actual trailer. Now, it's like a 2-minute trailer. If you guys want to go see it, I will leave it down below. I ain't going to include it in the video itself because I could get copyright strike and it could be forced to take it down. A couple videos I've had to do this, so it's a little bit annoying. So this thing, there's a lot of stuff happening in it. So as a start, you drop in from parachutes. There's not 24 players. There's 64 players in each game. Same as the Apex Legends way. Apart from 64 players is the max in the servers for EA Battlefield games. Now for this one, as just like a classic Battle Royale mode, you'll have to scavenge the entire Battlefield arena, anything that is going to be called, for weapons, equipment, or anything like that. Now in the trailer itself, it does show that you can see a tractor and you can mount, vehicles and, ammunition stuff and weapons, everything like that, to vehicles and, probably tractors as well. But at the same time, at the side of the tractor, you can see somebody carrying fuel. So maybe with this, that you might have to have fuel to run vehicles, same as how like a DayZ or like a PUBG works for their type of like vehicle type of ways. That means you need fuel. This is probably exactly the same, completely different to what Blackout has. Now as well, we did see the featured of a combo land and water vehicle and a helicopter. So the helicopter looks very much like a Far Cry 4 helicopter. That one in Far Cry 4, it was more like a gimmick, not a proper one, but it was like a cycle helicopter. It looks like that, not like a proper one. It looks like it's being made out of like a bike or like like a pedal bike or something like that. It looks so weird, but it looks pretty cool. The fire ring closing in, where if you stay in the actual outer ring, it does actually burn you instead, so that will probably lose you a lot of health compared to other battle royales where you just start to lose health for no apparent reason. This one's a fire, so it kind of makes sense that you're going to lose health. Now, I will say I don't want to properly go over everything myself. Go and check out the trailer because it'll probably show you a lot more. You could probably dive deeper into this type of stuff. So this is going to be completely free. So every single DLC with Battlefield 5 is completely free. It is a really good game, but it does need a lot of stuff. Like this, probably should have came right from the get-go, or like 2 months after it came out, not like 5 months or anything like that. It's way too long, but I'm pretty sure this is coming out the 25th of March. Don't take me for this one. I will put it in the thing up above, but the 25th of March, hopefully it is coming out then. And that's the EA news for this week. No more EA news, I promise. Now, our last two things that we're going over are two pretty big ones. Now, we're going to be starting off with 2K and Gearbox. Now, if people don't know what this is about, where have you been as a starter? This is about Borderlands. Borderlands 3 has been teased for so long, probably about since Borderlands 2 came out, or the 2 years after Borderlands 2. Everybody was thinking, where is Borderlands 3? When's it going to be announced? When's it going to be released? Then he decided to, troll us with the VR experience, and the VR experience was pretty good. And then now they're planning on doing an announcement on March 28th, Boston, Massachusetts. And it's going to be big. It's going to be big because in the picture itself, it has got an Exit 3, and it is the setting of the Borderlands series. Now, this is going to be huge. This is going to be huge. It's massive. Hopefully it is Borderlands 3 and then not just, trolling us again. I'm hoping that it is just Borderlands 3. If it is Borderlands 3, I might cry. I will just say. But, 28th of March, that's literally the entire news towards that. There's nothing else to say. I will put a picture of this on the screen. I will show that it is the bottom half of a 3. It does say Exit 3, 28th of March, Boston, MA, and it is on a signpost in the Borderlands setting. It could be, I don't know, Tales of the Borderlands, but that'll be a 2, but it's the only thing that's ended in a 3. So let's just hope that this happens. Now, the last thing that we're going to be going over is about the creators of Left 4 Dead. If people don't know who they are Turtle Rock Studios. They did make Left 4 Dead and Evolve. Now, they are making another game, and this other game is going to be I think it is going to be called Back 4 Blood. Now, this is supposed to be reminiscing towards the zombie co-op experience. Now, that probably means that we could be getting the Left 4 Dead 3 that everybody wanted, the Left 4 Dead trio that everybody wanted and needs and everything like that, but as a reboot and a massive experience towards that. Now, they have said that it isn't a IP or anything towards that. It is a completely original IP. It's not a new sequel or a trilogy towards Left 4 Dead, and it will include a campaign and a PvP mode, and there is not going to be a battle royale in it. Now, I just hope that they do everything that they can to make it as good as they can, because the way that they've written it out is Back 4 Blood, so it is back the number 4 and blood, so it kind of gives it away that it is towards the Left 4 Dead type of setting, but not properly. But this is going to be published through Warner Brothers, so this is going to be probably huge. It's going to have a lot of graphical improvements towards the Left 4 Dead series itself, so we're going to see quite a lot, since Left 4 Dead was through Steam, Evolve was through 2K, so this one is going to be through Warner Brothers. We're going to have to see which one has done better. We don't know how it's going to be working out. We don't know when it's going to be released. We don't have any pictures or anything about it, but we could see a lot of stuff. And for myself, hopefully, a lot of stuff could mean a lot of stuff. I'm hoping that it is incredibly good. I am hoping that it is the Left 4 Dead 3 that everybody has been waiting for, and it could be a massive thing again. So that is going to be the end of this Week in Gaming. I am sorry if I do miss out anything. I am recording this the day before. I am recording this on the 14th, mainly because it is speeding up time a little bit for myself, and mainly because next week there isn't going to be a This Week in Gaming, mainly because I'm not here. I'm in London. I'm taking a little holiday away from work. I will update people on everything happening in my life probably after March time, probably the better time to do that. And I'll try and do a couple things before I go away. I will try and pre-record a couple things. I just want to say thank you to everybody who is still subscribing. 916 as I'm recording this. Incredible feats. This is just... It's insane. If I wasn't ill, and if I could at least put out content, and there was content towards Apex Legends, there's nothing at this point. They haven't released anything, they haven't shown anything, so I can't do that much. But if I could put out more content, I am sure that I could grow a lot more and get to that with 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully I can do. I'll just make my own little plaque for 1,000 subscribers. Maybe. Who knows? I might do that. Who knows? But hope you guys enjoy. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Remember to like, subscribe, and peace out.